second. All right. So, ooh, I look good, y'all. Anyways, so obviously we just had a meet yesterday. A lot. Had 4 clients in the meet. Ooh, elevate strength is going up. Anyways, probably gonna break it down. Just gonna make a video for each slide and the things I'm gonna talk about. First one, I had Sydney in the morning, and that was an exciting one because we had leading up to training. It was not really much of a push toward anything, just like her first competition, just getting her ready, how's she feeling, fixing up, a couple of minor tweaks and stuff like that. And honestly, had to throw out one particular lift right out because I think my parents are coming. But anyways, yeah, so okay, let me restart this video for you. I'm just kidding. Let me continue. Okay, so Sydney. Yeah, leading up to this meet, she was doing really well. And like her squats were phenomenal. She was doing really well in squats. And deadlift was just outstanding. Bench needs a minor couple of tweaks, couple of form changes, finding a set form for her to work with through training, especially not off season because she has CNAS coming up as well. But I think we have enough time to fix that up for sure. And yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about the meet now. Going in, she had to hit all 9 attempts, and with squats, she did end the block with 281 as a PR, and it moved phenomenal. And I knew we could have gotten more on meet day, in which we did. We ended with 292, which is great leeway just in case. For bench, if we didn't get a solid number in, or if we didn't get 110, but she hit 110 right on the dot. I played, reserved it. Could have went 115 if I'm being honest, but I just want to get 110 just because, like, we just needed that. And she had shoulder pain going in. She said she felt fine, but I didn't want to put enough stress on her because we needed to hit 320 on deadlift, which she has hit on prep, but failed due to technicality because in lockout she had up and down motion, which would have, red lighted, would have been failed. I was happy for her that she hit it, but had to be real as well. But she did an absolutely amazing job. Went 9 for 9, qualified, and we're headed to Atlanta for CNAT. So I'm proud of Sydney for that, and I'm happy for her because this is what she wanted, and she puts a lot of time into it, asking a lot of questions. With that, when an athlete is engaged and a coach is also engaged as well with the athlete, which is key. And yeah, I have a lot more things to say, but I don't want to run the video like 10 minutes long, and I don't want to text paragraphs, but I think a video should do justice. I could do case studies, which would be dope, but I'm gonna save that for another time. But yeah, Sydney, amazing job. Can't wait to handle it at CNAS and this upcoming training. We have a lot to do. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. All right. Now this one I will be talking about. Just the next one, I guess. So Adrian is and will be one of the best 82s, I feel like, in competition with the other ones as well. But actually, I don't have other ones. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna be one of the best 82s because this kid is phenomenal. He asks questions all the time. He's always on my ass about everything, which I love. I love that because if you're on my ass, I know what to do, Like, I know how to help. I know everything to do in my power to get you to where you want to go. And his prep was honestly really great. He was hit numbers that he never hit before. And I don't know why this is so awkward just talking to myself, but yeah, just going into the meet as well. He was, let's say, like a week and a half, like, so during the end of peak, he had a minor hip flexor issue, which he then, had dynamic stretching done. He did everything he can and felt way better. He did go 8 for 9. The reason why is because he missed the rack command. No, he missed the down command. He jumped it because his knees weren't locked, which obviously I still went up on weight because I knew he had more in him. And I just told him, make sure your knees locked out on the 3rd attempt and you should be good. You got it. Boom. Bench went really well. That last attempt on bench was phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, it was a grinder. Definitely we will work on bench for sure. I'm getting in my bag. I'm watching videos left and right, figuring out bench. I'm doing things on my end to even fix up my bench, and I feel like, working with others, seeing how their bench flows, fixing up, getting their form right, and boom, we're gonna start getting somewhere. Deadlift, obviously, I know a lot about deadlift. Anyways, he did really well on deadlift. Honestly, could have put more on, but getting that good meat for him, that 8 for 9 was great. He definitely had more in the tank, which is cool. He told me his goal was CNETs, not for this year, but next year. And I was like, hey, you work hard this whole year. Give me some good work, quality, good work. We'll get there. We will definitely get there. And I just love how he's always on me, on top of that, on top of the game, because that allows me, once again, to be on him as well. And I'm definitely going to dive deep on his videos and break down so many things and to help him fix up a lot of things to get him to where he needs to go to, because he could be possibly one of the best 82s that I will coach up. And I'm not saying that just say that, but I just feel like he can be, because he is a great lifter. Mentally, he reminds me of myself, I'm not going to lie. Just like in the back yelling at each other like, come on, let's go. It was fun, man. It was so much fun handling him. And at some point, he didn't even want to listen to music no more. He just wanted to hear me. I was like, bro, this is the energy I need. No, I love that. But he did really good. He did really, really good. He placed 8th under Keenan, which, hey, shout out to Keenan. It's great. Love you, Keenan. Did a good job. But yeah, I feel like Adrian does have a lot of room for potential for his next meet. Obviously, I'm giving all of them a break, so we don't know when the next meet's going to be other than Sydney. But off-season is going to be a good one. Have them build a lot. But yeah, Adrian did phenomenal job, bro. Proud of you. I really am proud of you. You did a really good job. Is this working? Hello? I'm just playing. Next one we got Marcus. Man, I've been working with Marcus for a good bit now. Man, a lot of words to say about this man. I just wanted to say, I'm gonna get the bad things out first, okay? I've been on his ass every time. But I think I remember one good time I talked to him. It was at DNA. I came up to him and, he had training. I had training too. It was in between my rest. And I just looked at him and, like, prior to this, like, prep, he wasn't really, going too hard. He wasn't doing too much. He wasn't pushing himself. So I looked him in his eyes and I was like, bro, I need you to do better. Like, from friend to friend, not even coach, you are not putting in enough work at all. And you're not going hard enough. I need you to start locking in nutrition, which is funny, but I'm going to leave it as that. But definitely locking in training. Like, I need you to just go at it with accessories, with even outside, like getting steps in, just stuff like that. Doing small things will lead up to getting bigger stuff. And it's simple as that. Bro, if you're doing the smallest things, like, bro, counting macros, getting enough carbs in before your training, doing stuff like that, you will have a bigger day come meet day, you know? And, you know, he definitely didn't have I'm not going to say he didn't have a good prep. He did have a good prep. But his mind was not there. And obviously he had things to deal with, and that's fine. That's honestly probably the reason why his mind wasn't there, which is cool. Fine. We all have something in life, you know? And he still pushed through. That now I'm getting to the positive thing. He still grinded through. He still pushed through. Every time he had a number, he went at it, did more. Then if it moved slow, he'd be like, yo, I've been, life has been getting at me. I'm sorry it moved slow. I will do better. That's fine. You moved it. You completed the lift. The fact that you went at it, is fine. And he did really well. And then come meet day, this brother was about to miss weight. Like them calling in weight. He's sitting in his car. I'm like, bro, if you don't get in here. And he, after that, he used the bathroom about 10 times. He used the bathroom like 10 times. But other than that, my man squatted at 463. Hey, at the end of prep, his max was like 420, 430, 463. All I gotta say, that was crazy. Bench, I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing a common theme with most of my clients. Bench is not, it's just, it was there, honestly. He went 2 for 3, missed his last bench at, it's like, I think it was 250. He missed. Yeah. Anyways, going on deadlift. Hey, his last pull was 510. He pulled 530 at a last attempt and then moved like a 7. Maybe a 6.5. I'm just saying. He had more in him. Now, this character, anytime it's me day, he'll pull out anything. I'm not going to say I'm going to give him a whole 100-pound difference from what he did at the end to now. No. But he is, when it comes to meet day, this man is locked. And I love that. And it was my first time actually like seeing him work and handle. So he did an amazing job. Shout out to David as well for keeping me in check with him, letting me know what he's doing, numbers wise, going through numbers with me. And yeah, bro, I'm gonna make another video about y'all, but yeah. So that was great. I love that about Marcus. Off season, let's get to where we need to get to. You are a great lifter, Marcus, but let's throw everything else aside. Let's get volume in. Let's off-season work. We're going to make you look like you do this, all right? So let's get to work. Let's get to work. That's all I got to say, bro. And now on to one more. All right. So last one of the day. And then I'm going to make one about another video for like everyone that helped out and just help, whatever. Patrick. Man, I love me some of flipping Patrick, bro. This kid is a grinder. When I first picked him up, he asked me, he's like, bro, do you charge? And this was roughly like 6-7 months ago. And I talked to Briggs, I'm like, yo, is Patrick, like, does he want to get into powerlifting? Like, I know he's like a lot of into just lifting for health, looking better, and that's cool. Love that about people, by the way, just going to the gym. But I'm like, does he want to powerlift? And Patrick's like, yeah, but I don't think he has a gym that he goes to, which you're gonna see. I was like, you know what? I'm shooting DM. See, like Patrick, heard you're interested in powerlifting. let me know, details, minor details, stuff like that. He's like, yeah, but he's like, I want to see if I get maybe you as a coach, but I don't have the money right now. I was like, that's fine. And that's okay. So, I'm gonna talk about that later. Anyways, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't need the money. I just need you. I just need you and everything you give me, bro. Like that's all I want. That's all I'm asking. And he's like, yeah, bet. He's like, that'll be good. So just training. We weren't blessed with the best gym, but obviously gym is gym, As long as we got bars, we're fine. He was working out at Anytime Fitness, and at some point they stopped. They couldn't let him record no more, or he'll get kicked out, and it's bad. And it was in like 3 weeks right before the meet, he finally got into a powerlifting gym. They finally got the money, and he finally got to a powerlifting gym. Love that. Love that. Because from there, he started excelling. He started to do really well. Now, with that, there came with a lot of minor issues and stuff like that, which obviously I talked about the case studies in like the first video. I'll make one later, like way later. I got classes and stuff like that. I got to figure things out. But yeah, so it came with issues as well, which is fine. He still, to me, he did really good with the amount of training he had at that powerlifting gym and using kilos and standard equipment. He performed really well. And this is just a stepping stone for him, because now the real work starts. Now is when he'll grow even, to the next level. And that's just because he is able to work out at that gym and push accessories. Now he has the tools. He has the weapons now. At this point, Patrick, bro, all I need from you is your work ethic. What you gave me from first, I need it even more now, because now we're working even harder. And bro, you work hard, like 10 times as hard. And I love that about you. Your meet went really good to me. You went 2 for 3 on squats. Last one missed, which you definitely had for sure. But minor tweaks, you'll definitely do better. Bench, I didn't see how bench went. I think you went 3 for 3. You went 3 for 3. And then deadlift, you went 2 for 3, missed the last one. Bar rolled out of the bar path and went forward. You went forward, which is fine. And bro, just use this as fuel. Use this to get better. This off season, we're about to go nuts. We're about to go nuts. And seeing you work this hard has made me realize, yo, I'm actually putting a lot of into these. I don't want to say kids, that's messed up. I'm putting a lot of into my clients. I'm putting a lot of into my athletes, and seeing that and them using that and honing it, and using it for themselves makes me realize, like, hey, I'm actually doing something, not just for this team, but even for this community. I mean, just seeing everybody compete yesterday was, hey, I love being around the scene. As much as I don't come to meets, when I get to one, I'm bringing energy, and I see that a lot of people bring that energy as well. And Matthew, I hope you enjoyed that energy, because it's going to be 5 times as much for your next one. And we're going to work 10 times as hard, because you really did a great job. And this is why I saved you for last. Like, I just want to talk to you, because we've always been texting back and forth. You remind me of myself, like when I first started. You asked questions, you kept asking questions, wanted more, and I love that about you. And now that we're getting things settled, it's gonna go great. Like, trust, it's gonna go great. All right, I'm gonna make one last video, and then I'm gonna call it there. The next one's gonna be like, not miscellaneous, but everybody else. All right, so last one. Whew. That was a meet for Elevate, man. I'll tell you what, it was a great meet. I just want to get this out the way. My bad, that was the group meet for the meet. But yeah, I just want to get this out of the way and thank, like, all my handlers, from Kevin, Drew, David, Marvin. Bro, I appreciate y'all for helping me out. Like, I needed it, especially for the second session. Had to run back and forth between platforms. Had to see what someone did. I had to go watch the other one. Just a lot of things. But I really do appreciate you guys for helping me out. Appreciate even my own coach Jazzy in the morning for helping me out a lot with the attempts, with even just videoing for me, letting me know I'm doing a great job, bro. I love you to death, Jazzy. I really do, cause you keep me, you let me know like, hey, you're doing a good job. And I'm not gonna say I don't have friends that don't do that, but coming from someone I look up to from a coaching and a lifting aspect that are on my Mount Rushmore of lifters, Jazzy has helped me a lot and continues to help. And even people that she doesn't, that she don't know, she will help out. And I love that about her. She's just one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. And yeah, I could write a book on how amazing this lady is because of the amount she's helped me. Like, it's just a mom, and I love that about her. Going on to who else? Yeah, bro, just watching everybody compete. Dude, this is just my thoughts now. Watching everyone compete is great. Seeing Matthew last pull getting that 610 kg to qualify for CNAS, bro. Proud of you. Good job, bro. Like, genuinely, you did. Leading up to this meet, man, I know that last meet went bad for you, but it was just, like you said, it's a different day. It's a different day. And you did it for God, God. You did great, bro. Like, really did. Man, I'm not trying to get emotional, but this next guy, bro, Yui. When I first started lifting, I saw myself being not the only brown boy, but like, I only saw myself just being the only brown kid lifting as like heavyweight, and then as I continued going to competitions and whatnot, started seeing more and more, and I wasn't really. I mean, I'm not. It's hard for me to talk to like other people, I guess, because my energy is like very out there, and I just don't want to like get into like talking to like other people because it's like sometimes I might just be too much for them, and I don't want to be that. But one guy in particular that just matched my energy when I first saw him, and then when I first like actually met him was Yui. And we had conversations before this meet, but not like, just like one-on-one type of conversations. This meet coming up, I talked to him a couple days back when the week of the meet. I'm just chatting up on, just DMing, and he told me that 6 months ago he was gonna quit, and I don't like seeing that. I hate when people just put the sport out, quit because they're not strong enough, and they just want to compare their numbers to others, and I hate that because the sport, once again, isn't about everybody else. This is only about you and that barbell. At the end of the day, that's all it's about. I came from playing team sports, basketball, football, soccer, where we have to rely on the whole team. Yes, you have a team in barbell. Like, you have a team in powerlifting. That team is there. But when you go out on stage, it's just you and the barbell, And at the end of the day, it's how you perform. It's not about nobody else. Like, like numbers this, number that, competition, cool. And that'll keep a lot of people more, keeps me going, keeps me going numbers wise and everything. But some people, it's just tough because it's like competition is a fear factor where it'll take you out. And I'm not saying for Yui it was that case, but for Yui, he was going to quit 6 months ago. And personally, not going to lie, I was too. I was going to as well. Mine wasn't 6 months ago, but mine was sometime because Same thing for me and him. I feel like my numbers were just staggered. It was just not going too well. And, you know, I told him, I'm like, look, I'm like, you remind me of myself, not a little version, not a bigger version. Shit, probably a bigger version because he out totaled me. So I'm not even gonna lie, he's better than me. But seeing that, I was like, bro, seeing you compete really just reminds me of myself. And your heart, your passion, your energy, everything, your dedication, your work ethic, everything about you. If like I think he told me like some girl came up to him saying, "Hey, are you OPJ lifts?" Bro, we're legit the same person. I'm telling you, and it's just crazy because seeing another brown person like that lift is amazing. Like just seeing a community that, hey, you know, my ethnicity is actually gonna get into. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't see brown people being that strong physically. Like mentally, yeah, sure. But physically, I don't see it. And I'm like, hey, I want to be the exception. I want to be one of those. And boom, I saw myself get into it. I saw, then after more competition went by, I saw more and more. Then boom, I just hit one, Yui. This kid is crazy. And the amount of work he's about to put in this offseason, next competition is going to be crazy. He's going to, bro, 90 kg class is, yes, it is that, trust. But this kid will go out and try to outperform you. Because his worth ethic is wild. And I love that about him. And I hope to God he gets what he needs to get. I hope, man, he will just exceed. And he's great. Like, love him, bro. Great guy. And then, who else, man? Who else? Keenan, bro. Shit. You did your thing, bro. You really did your thing. And I know not everything started clicking for you until like the very last week of, the powerlifting, but it's all good. Like, it's all good because you did your thing and you had to move up weight class. You know, it's hard for you to bulk up. You did everything you can. And I know you needed that last pool to qualify, but hey, you tried, bro. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. If you take a break, you need to do whatever. You did a great job. You really did. And if I'm missing anybody else, actually no, I'm not. There's one more. Owen, Georgia State, exercise science major. Love you, bro. You did a great job. First meet, I don't know if I got you into it, but I was like, hey, you should sign up for it. But you did an amazing job. Very coachable. If you ever get a coach, doesn't have to be me. I'm just saying to get anybody because there's a lot of great coaches here in Georgia. Very coachable. You listen. You adapt. You do outside research. You know a lot. A lot of brain power going into what you're doing, and strength. Like you know what you're up to. You know what you're doing. You did a great job, and I hope you stay in the sport. I hope you compete more because you're really strong, bro, and you should know that about yourself. But yeah, you did a great job. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Um, I just did this because this is my second meet I'm handling. And after Kayla's in the Rookie Rumble, I did not want to write paragraphs. Just wanted to make a video because it's like more, I feel like it's more in tune where you can hear my words out instead of like, just reading it and being emotionless. But yeah, you guys did a great job. It's about to be a 10-minute video for this last one. But yeah, I'm proud of y'all. Now, next comp for our next lifter, I don't know yet. We'll see. Probably CNAS is left. Yeah. Man, you guys have a great day, and I'm gonna go back to playing League of Legends. Thank you.